Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Cal Golden Bears. Free State of State pilot Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Ami Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 20. No attempt at a return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Throws it deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Songo Politelli looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration. Just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do. Starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their 1st drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They're working that left side, and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running the red zone. It's Knight. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava using the quick game. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Back's got it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, UCLA! First score of the game goes up. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they take advantage of spectacular field position and move it 24 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. The sure hands, it's strong. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Quick release by the QB. At the 35, he's loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Iamaleava throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the ground with the counter. Maybe some room here. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Cal uses its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right.
There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, go.
JKS. Working that left side now. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Trying to set up the screen. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Lets it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Iamaleava fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board. Makes the grab on the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Here's the give off the left side. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Cal. The offense cashing it in on that drive. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A quick pass to the left. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand.
They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Gonna let it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. It's complete to the right. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Say it in the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Iamaleava. Stepping to the right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bruins! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throwing, Sangapavatelli. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the fourth down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
Not only did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the sideline. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. On the run, it's Woods. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And the ball comes to rest right there. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. With the catch, it's Perry. Gets away from one, finds some space. Touchdown, Cal! They take the lead with the 6. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, UCLA! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll go to the counter. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Sangapolatelli. Here's the pressure. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quarterback extends the play. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. He's got it. First down and more. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
All right, moving forward, this defense, they better be very aware when this quarterback decides to keep the football. That's a good decision by him, but now defensively, you not only have to worry about the running back, you got to worry about this quarterback getting to the perimeter and hurting you with the speed.
Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field than guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but tried the sneak attack, and it did not work.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Could be an alley. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Looking left. It's complete. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bruins. What a grab in the end zone for 6. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Ready.
Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. Got a little grass. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
JKS. They're setting up the screen. Thrust that arm out. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And the Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see, just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Throwing Sangapovatelli. It's complete on the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Cal! They move on top here in the 4th. The Golden Bears with an answer.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Iamaleava fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava trying to get behind the defense. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Sangapolitelli quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's away and a beauty headed toward the sideline. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Gonna take a shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time, to go to the other guy to see what he can.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Going deep. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, Iamaleava. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the 1st down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Throwing, Iamaleava. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the big fella. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got his man. At the snags it, and there's running room. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Motion from the back. Iamaleava to the air again. Gets it to the back. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Running inside. It's Knight. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UCLA!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. They march 78 yards down the field and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this, I'm ending this game right now.
There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.